7 local government and council development areas of Lagos, integrating rural and peri-urban food systems with urban consumption patterns. For the LACE project, it is a project designed to produce over 50 million fingerlings, 2,000 tons of table-sized fish, 20,000 tons of processed fish, and 24,000 tons of aquafeed annually. It is to support smallholder farmers, and it has the aim to empower over 5,000 of them by providing them with quality inputs and serving as an off-taker for their produce, thereby integrating them into the aquaculture value chain. It would also generate employment, and it is expected to create approximately 1,000 indirect jobs during its construction phase and over 500 direct jobs upon completion, contributing significantly to local employment. Also, with the utilization of technology, it will incorporate modern aquaculture technologies, including recirculating aquaculture systems and semi-flow-through systems to ensure sustainable and efficient fish farming practices. And it will also serve as a hub for research, for capacity building, offering training programs focused on best practices in aquaculture, business skills, and sustainable farming methods. The fifth leg would be the market access expansion, which, as you have heard me say, with the central logistics hub, with the middle-level markets, Lagos is doing a lot towards ensuring that our farmers have access to market, they have access to consumers and retailers, thereby reducing the prices that middlemen put on food, reducing the margins, and making food more affordable and accessible to our citizenry. And we have the red meat last mile meat shops, which is a strategic component of our efforts to modernize and sanitize the red meat value chain. And the objectives of this initiative, they are to enhance meat hygiene. This initiative seeks to provide residents with confidence in the quality and safety of the meat they consume by ensuring that all meat sold in this shop are processed under strict hygienic conditions at government-approved abattoirs. It's also an initiative with an objective towards youth empowerment. Each last mile meat shop is operated by 4 trained youth, and these individuals are responsible for managing the shops, thereby creating employment opportunities and encouraging youth participation in the agricultural value chain. Also, this is a means of standardizing facilities. The meat shops are designed as 20-foot containers equipped with modern equipment. These containers are mobile and can be relocated to different areas as needed, allowing for flexibility and wider reach across the state. And for the pilot locations where we pushed them out to last year, we rolled out in locations in the Ije area of Dolphin Estate, in Surulere, in Mushin. These sites serve as pilot schemes to test and refine the model before broader implementation. And the last leg, which will be policy development and implementation, we have community-driven development. The adoption of community-driven development approaches in projects like Fadama 3 and Lagos Cares has led to increased local integration and ownership, improved governance at participating LGAs, and promotion of SMEs, indirectly benefiting hundreds of thousands of individuals and small business owners. Also, the development of the 5-year agricultural and food systems roadmap, as well as the food systems policy document to guide and direct interventions and utilization of resources and channel private sector participation in the most productive of ways. And we also have the food systems transformation agenda to restructure agricultural produce marketing, transportation, processing, and storage in the state, and the Produce for Lagos program to improve domestic sufficiency and establish up-country partnerships to supply food to Lagos. As regards our social impact initiatives, based on our estimations, we have been able to assist over 2,085,000 families across Lagos within the last couple of years. When you talk about the state food subsidy initiatives, where over 800,000 families have benefited from subsidy programs like the Onje Eco Food Discount Market, we've been able to subsequently cushion vulnerable families against economic shocks. If you talk about the state food bank support through the several palliative distribution that we have done, based on our calculations, we have reached over 1,285,000 families who have received our support with regards to foods being distributed variously and across the state, particularly utilizing the CDCs and CDAs, the churches, the mosques, and other civil society organizations and NGOs. And we also have the urban farming program, which is an initiative that supports Lagosians, especially women and youth, to establish household poultry, snailry, and vegetable farms in improving nutritional agency and creating alternative value chains that lessen reliance on expensive and imported goods. In conclusion, the strides we have made in the past 6 years underscore our unwavering commitment to transforming Lagos State's agricultural landscape. Through strategic planning, robust partnerships, and community engagement, we have laid a solid foundation for a food secure and economically vibrant Lagos. As we look to the future, we remain steadfast in our mission to ensure that no Lagosian is left behind in our journey towards sustainable food systems and economic prosperity. Thank you for your attention and continued support. God bless Lagos State. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, àjùmọ̀ṣe gbogbo wa ni. Thank you.
Another round of applause for the Honorable Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Systems. Please put it together for her. I like all the data that I heard from her presentation. Over 800 million families were targeted. Over 1 million families, were targeted. Over 2 needs. Data is what the people need to know that the government is working. I also like the fact that the Fresh Food Hub in Idioro has been able to generate over 2 million naira. Did I get it? Billion, over 2 billion naira. Trillions. A resounding
round of applause for the Honorable Commissioner.
More and more people are coming and we're excited. Finally, before we move to the question and answer session to dissect the scorecard, she talked about the fact that very, very soon the ministry is working towards food reduction. That's what excites me as a Lagos person. And I'm sure that all our audience joining on Facebook, on Instagram, and also on X will be excited to hear that food prices will be reduced. It means that hunger will drop, poverty will drop, inequality will drop, and life will be better for us. One more time, please put it together for the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Systems. All right.
Yes, so we will be moving straight to the questions and answer session by the gentlemen of the press. Please, would like us to tell us your name and the medium you represent. Would appreciate you also keep your questions brief so you could give others the opportunity to ask questions. Thank you.
We'll go by number one. Please, let's identify so that we know if we need to take in rows or in batches. Thank you very much. Okay, I've been told we'll take in batches.
Okay. Honorable Commissioners. Good morning, Honorable Commissioners. All protocol duly observed. My name is George Okuji. I write for Leadership newspaper and I'm the chairman of the Governor's Press Corps. If actually we listen to what the Honorable Commissioner said, I want us to give her another round of applause. The Ministry of Agriculture and Food Systems has done very well, and they are one of the most performing ministries in Lagos State. If you are saying Mr. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has done very well, there's no way you anchor that narrative without tracing it to this particular ministry. So on that note, as a mark of honor for her deed of hard work, we are saying that she should take a bow.
Wow! Congratulations, Honorable Commissioner. This is heartwarming.
A resounding round of applause.
Congratulations, Honorable Commissioner, Ministry for Agriculture and Food Security. This is beautiful. Congratulations, ma. Wow. Wow. For the first time. Congratulations to all the team members, to the photographs now. Thank you very much. This is a yes. We'll now call on... vote of thanks before the pitch. I'm sorry, this is heartwarming. We call on,
So I'd like to invite the Permanent Secretary, Lagos State Ministry of Agriculture and Food Systems, to please, Mr. Emmanuel Fatai Audu, to please give us the vote of thanks.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. The Honorable Commissioner for Agriculture, Ms. Abisola Olusonya, Honorable Commissioner for Information and Strategy, the Special Advisor to Mr. Governor on Agriculture and Food Systems, and of course my colleague in the Ministry of Information and Strategy, Mr. Olumide Shogunle. Our directors and heads of department in the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Systems. And I want to recognize, as earlier described, our special guest in the house, the gentlemen of the press. We want to say a very big thank you to the governor of Lagos State. The accolades that we have received here as a ministry today is an indication of the fact that we have a performing governor and of course a performing deputy governor in the person of Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu and of course Dr. Kadri Obafemi Hamzat. So I think much of the applause should actually go to this duo. It's because of their visionary leadership and an understanding of the importance of agriculture and food systems in the scheme of things that has granted us and given us the opportunity to perform as a ministry. It's because of the spate of approvals that we have received for our documents, for our memos, for our files, that has led to today's scorecard that has been read out by our Honorable Commissioner. Permit me to say that, like they say, that once hunger is out of the scheme of things, then poverty, of course, will come to an end. And that is our matrix, that's our mantra in the ministry, and that's what we are pursuing as a ministry, that through provision of food, through empowerment, through the food systems, poverty will come to an end in Lagos State in the long run. And that's the journey that we have embarked upon, and that's where we are headed in all of our projects that we are running. We remain committed and resolute to ensuring that the vision of Mr. Governor in Agriculture and Food System Lagos State is achieved. And that's why we have these food system champions who are here today, and we are giving our community to entire Lagosians, and of course the leadership of the ministry also giving our community to Lagosians, that will continue to deliver the best in terms of food and making food available, and all of our projects within the ministry. So I want to say a very big thank you to the gentleman of the press who has made it our time to listen to us, and of course to recognize and to honor the ministry by what they have just given to us today. We say a very big thank you, and we hope that we can take this partnership forward in the years to come, that when we meet next year by God's grace, we shall have bigger and greater achievements to record and put forward as our achievement as a ministry. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Agriculture and Food Systems, Mr. Emmanuel Fatai Audu for that vote of thanks. With that vote of thanks, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the high table, gentlemen of the press, we have come to the end of the year 2025 Ministerial Press Briefing, a Greater Lagos journey, strong, steady, and sure scorecard of the Babajide Sanwo-Olu Obafemi Amzat administration, which has showcased the activities of the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Systems.